Hi, this is Thundy from Booredatwork.com, and we're doing a full review of the Asus Transformer Prime. Transformer Prime is Asus' latest tablet in the Transformer line. You can see that Super IPS display on. It's actually on Super IPS display outdoor mode, so you can see it actually looks very good outdoors. Also, this runs the kal-el processor Tegra 3, so it is super fast and is a pretty powerful tablet. Ultra thin, you can see how thin it is. It's also got a micro SD card slot, if you will, as well as you've got ports for charging, which is actually proprietary here. But anyway, we'll go inside, take a good look at this, and see what we think about the Asus Transformer Prime.
So let's take a look at our Asus Transformer Prime. The hardware, again, very simply, it's a very thin, light tablet. It's 10 inches, which is about 5.566 grams, so it's super light. This is running Android 4.0. Android 4.0, this is a very good look. This is the first time we've taken a look at Android 4.0 on a tablet. Looks very much like Android 3.0. This is also skinned with Asus light Android skin here. So you do have, of course, here you do have 5 home screens on this. You see, of course, you do have your Google search panel right up there, which you can quickly access. And of course, you can do voice search. Your app tray, of course, is easily located in the top right hand corner, and you can scroll through your apps as well as your widgets directly. So it's a very simple process. If you hold down on the home screen, that actually brings up the wallpaper. It doesn't give you that whole Android 3.0 layout where it zooms out, and then you can go into your apps and widgets. It brings up your wallpaper or gallery and things like that. Let's go into the settings here. So below, of course, your notification icons are below, and of course your buttons on the left hand side. It's all on-screen buttons, nothing on the device. In our notifications, we have our notifications here. We do have, you can see some of the skinning from Asus. You can see our Wi-Fi router. That's our setting entry, and these are modes. Now these are modes for using the processor. So right now I'm on balance mode, which is in the middle. I can switch over, and that turns on power saving mode, which is of course you can use longer and longer battery life. This is balance, which I'll be using mostly, and of course there is the high performance mode. It helps you out with gaming and things like that. But again, this runs the Tegra 3 kal-el processor. Now of course you can lock your turn auto rotation on and off. It's a Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and this is the IPS mode. So of course that is Super IPS, shows you for outdoor viewing, allows you to view this thing outdoors, which is pretty nice, and what you saw from us earlier. And I can switch to the IPS mode on and off, and of course there's the auto mode here, which does that to balance it out. I'm going to turn that off. So let's go into the settings. In our settings here, very similar to what you had with Android 4.0 on smartphones. You can see it's broken into segments. You do have your wireless devices, personal systems, and you can view them on the right. So of course I have Wi-Fi on, shows me my Bluetooth, and shows you data usage, and this is what I've used basically data wise on the device. But of course this is Wi-Fi, so it really doesn't matter. And then of course there's more airplane mode, VPN, tethering, and hotspot for this. You can create a Wi-Fi hotspot with it still, but it really doesn't matter because this is only a Wi-Fi device. So you go into device and you can check out the sound. Here you can do the volume, touch sound, screen vibration, notifications, display, auto screen lock, brightness, as well as wallpaper. So you can see that there, which we already played around with. And we can go into live wallpaper. Storage shows us the amount of storage we have. Sorry about that, it was out of focus. Storage shows the amount of focus we have here on this device. We do have our battery, shows us a 65% no charge, and that's 2 days I haven't charged it. So battery life is very, very good on this device. Applications, shows you all the applications you're running, how much is used, how much space you have left. And of course finally you have the Asus customized settings, which is the custom UI. So you have that IPS outdoor mode, your screenshots, how you can take them with the recent app key, and screenshot format. You can change it from JPEG to PNG. I like to keep it PNG. Performance, I can change that like we saw earlier, and so on and so forth. So you do have a couple of settings here, and of course your battery saving settings with the dock, with the keyboard dock. Personal, of course, have your accounts, location, security, language, backup, and reset. Date and time, of course, an about tablet, which of course we know is running Android 4.0.3, Wi-Fi version, touch panel, blah blah blah, and all that fun stuff. No mobile dock version available because there's nothing connected. So that's what you have with these settings here, with the Asus Transformer Prime running Android 4.0. Now, how does this tablet function and how well does it handle? It's a very, very good tablet. It's smooth. It just runs like butter pretty much. I've had no complaints. I have no issues with Wi-Fi, no issues with the GPS. All those have worked. This is a very good gaming tablet, and I'll show you some games here on this system. I actually highlight, first thing actually for games, I'll show you the global, which is what they use to demo kal-el. First time NVIDIA actually showed it off. So we'll show you here. Zoom out a little bit. And you can see the lighting, the effects. So you can see how well that works. And this, you can reset it, all that kind of stuff. So that's pretty much that. Let's head out of that and see some other games we've downloaded here. So we have FL Commander, of course, Angry Birds, which of course is pretty easy to recognize, Zombie Dash, and and a few more on the system. Basically, you can run. It's a pretty solid game. It's a shooter of sorts. So you go here, start mission. Tokyo. Just showing you some of the gaming capabilities again with the Transformer Prime from Asus. This laptop does have a lot of potential, and it's one of those that does a great deal. I'm calling in airstrikes. Oops, I don't have any airstrikes. So that's a brief idea of some of the gaming capabilities you'll find on this system. Of course, you do have all those different functionalities, as I mentioned, with Android 4.0. You have the ability to kill applications quite easily. You can see that either way. There are also a couple of things like the file manager, which is pretty nice, which allows you to access all your different file segments. And also it does have a program called MyNet, which basically allows you to actually connect to your home server. In this case, I can connect to my PC or my computer, and I can view files, videos, music, you name it, my torrents, all that kind of stuff all together. And it's already built into the system. All you have to do is connect to Wi-Fi, and it's done. There's no extra connection or work for you that you have to do. So it's a very nice addition. And you have MyCloud, which allows you to which allows you to also store events.
All right, so we spent some time with the Asus Transformer Prime, and we love this tablet. I love it for the fact that, first of all, it's ultra light, it's running a very powerful processor, and it doesn't actually suck up battery. So that's a very good thing. I mean, you do have that Tegra 3 processor, which is a quad-core processor, but the battery life has been impeccable. I've used it, for a couple of days and not charged it yet, and it's been very, very good. Playing games has been very smooth. The only slowdown I notice is with the camera, and I'm sure you guys saw that in the camera review, is that whenever switching between the camera and the video camera as well as the panoramic mode, it takes some time. Don't know why, but that's probably an application issue rather than it being something from the processor. It's pretty windy out here, so I'm going to try to speed this up. But anyway, you can see the screen's lovely, it works out very well. The camera also does a very good job at recording at 1080p and takes some very good stills. You also have the fact that Asus has a couple of features like the MyNet. Whereas that again, MyNet and the Asus Cloud, so I can connect to my home server, and I can also look at my content easily. And the MyCloud is also good online storage, which Asus provides. So at 10 inches, this is a very good tablet. I do like the fact that it just really is very smooth, and that's a good thing about it. I know some people complain about issues with the GPS as well as Wi-Fi. I've had no issues with that, so I'm probably one of the lucky ones, but Asus said they will address that problem. But besides that fact, I think this is a very solid tablet, and those who are fans of the original Transformer will love this, and those who are fans of the Android tablets will definitely should go pick this up. So this is Thundy from Booredatwork saying thank you. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our pages on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, as well as Google+. The links are down below with this video. So thank you again, and enjoy entertainment.